Hi Libra, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all your views, your likes, your subscribes. I really appreciate it. I'm up to like 500 plus subscribers, getting close to the goal now. I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you guys have been having a wonderful holiday so far, taking care of yourselves and relaxing. I just wanted to say I hope you've had a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope you got what you guys really wanted. More than that, I hope you've had some quality time with your family and loved ones. All right, so I know that I said I was going to do some daily readings, but I don't feel that the subscriber count is high enough for the daily readings to be effective. So instead, I thought I'd do the weekly readings as usual, and then I was going to do some strictly love readings per sign. You know, these would be considered general, and then I do like kind of the same thing, maybe perhaps a little bit shorter, for love readings with a love tarot deck, and then these two love oracle cards, and maybe one more additional oracle card on top of that. So, also, I have a cold. I've been feeling under the weather and very sick. And if you see like my other videos that I tried to pump out, I was literally like, as soon as I started doing my readings, my nose was running and I had to like take breaks every 2 seconds to blow my nose. So, I'm sick, not feeling so great, drinking mint green tea in one of my Christmas presents. Here's another little Christmas gift I got from a little one. From Spirited Away, the witch from Spirited Away. There's two twin sisters, and I know this is vital information. Everybody's so interested. But I can tell you anyway, this is, I think it's Yababa and Zaniba, her twin sister. Two twin sisters. They're identical. The only differentiation is that Zaniba's older, and when she's knitting, she wears glasses. Okay, she's the older one who lives in a cottage. I love both of them. I think they're freaking awesome. So I saw this, I was just in love. All right, let's add her to the collection. Okay, so while I take a sippy sip, I'm going to do a Celtic Cross. We're going to use the Fountain deck. It's not my favorite deck. It's okay. But, you know, it's contemporary. It's got, you know, diverse. It's a diverse and inclusive. It's just a little bit depressing to me. But, you know, it's a beautiful deck as well. So I'm just going to use it this time because I've used it for everybody else so far. I added Work Your Light Oracle cards. And another new one is Sacred Earth Oracle cards by Tony Carmine Salerno. As usual, we've got Romance Angels, Whispers of Love, Crystal Healing cards, Divine Feminine Oracle cards, Sacred Traveler. Let's begin with the Celtic Cross. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of, and I switched the dates up too, okay, because it's been a little bit late. So it's going to be for the week of December 25th, today, Christmas Day, December 25th to the 31st, okay? We're going to go all the way to New Year's Eve. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. Starting with the Celtic Cross. What was I telling you? As soon as I start doing readings, my nose starts running. Like, I was just fine all day. And here we go again. Okay. All right. So as you know, I'm going to shuffle these cards. When a card pops out, it's my signal that it's the end of the shuffle. Now, this is after a good shuffle, okay? If a card pops out too soon, I'll show it to you guys, but I'm going to continue the shuffle. Now, if it takes too long, I will end the shuffle. This is for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. Please get a Celtic Cross for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. Please get a Celtic Cross for the week of December 25th to the 31st. right now. For Libra, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. Form of the Celtic Cross. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. On the bottom, we've got the Devil. Oh, yay. Okay. And then, as the situation, we've got Page of Wands. The challenge is the Emperor card. We've got 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Coins in the conscious. We've got the foundation is 9 of Cups. See, you've been getting that as a common theme, Libra, where you got something, you got your wish come true, and I don't know what that wish is. Knight of Wands, although you had some, like, you know, other issues too, right? And then a Judgment in the recent future. You right now, Knight of Cups. All right. Surrounding you, 3 of Cups. Hopes and fears, 4 of Cups. Outcome, 8 of Wands. Okay. And on the bottom is the Devil. Okay. When I see right off the bat the Devil card and the 3 of Cups, it kind of gives me a feeling, as lotion on my hands, it kind of gives me the feeling there might have been a little bit too much of party going on. But let's see. Page of Wands is about a young person, could be a student. And Libra, I always get this with you guys too, that you guys are youngish. Whoever's energy is coming through, I don't know. But I don't know you, but I always get a youthful energy. So the Page of Wands is someone who is either a child, young, or could be all the way up to like a university student, okay, or a student. It also is about communication. All the pages are collectors of information and relayers of information. It also represents fire signs like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this could be some kind of a communication, or it could be a job or something along those lines where you have to deal in something that is related to creative work, or communicating some kind of creative kind of work. Or it could be about a message coming through, or you giving a message, or you giving an opportunity, or you getting an opportunity about some new venture, some new beginning, something that it could be anything really, that could be a job down to a relationship. So it's about an opportunity, a new opportunity for something, okay? Wands are related to not just fire signs, but to creating, okay? It's about having vision and then seeing it through to, and making something out of it. So also in the creative arts as well. Okay, what you have though is the challenge is the Emperor. Emperor is the boss up card, the leadership card. It could represent a despotic father figure. It could represent the problem is the challenge is not, because when I see the challenge is the Emperor, it could be that this is a person that is challenging you, or it's your what you need to step into, that's a challenge. Okay, so it's either that you need to step into this like leadership role where you're taking control, okay, or the challenge is that you are being controlled by someone who is represented by the Emperor kind of vibe. Again, we got the fire signs here because Emperor is ruled by Aries, okay? So I don't know who this Aries person is, or if there is an Aries person, but there's fire signs here going on, and there's Aries fire sign here ruling the Emperor, and this is for Libra. You guys are an air sign, right? So maybe the connection is that, you know, you've got this kind of new opportunity, and the only obstacle is that it might be, you know, you don't have control of your life in the simplest way to put it, or it could be that someone's trying to control you, okay? It could be your dad, could be somebody, okay? And I say control also because you see the devil on the bottom, right? Devil is about being oppressed and controlled. On the conscious here, you've got 9 of coins. You get that a lot too, Libra. I get that for you all the time. 1 second, please. All right. It's about being self-sufficient. That's on your mind. You want to be single. I always get that from Libra. You want to be single, self-sufficient, and independent. You want to enjoy yourself. 9 of coins is like being that girl who's like, you know, got her funds in order. You know, you've got your single ladies, friends, and you could be a guy too, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not going to leave the men out, but basically, it's all a very youthful energy. When this is in the situation you're right now, and in your mind, you want to be someone like, if this is a page, is a little girl here in this picture, you want to be now having a little bit more control over your life, a little bit more of independence and freedom to do what you want to do and to enjoy yourself. Although, you know, there's a bird here, call from spirit, that there's more to life than this. But still, in your mind right now, what your mind is focused and fixated on is being able to do what you want to do because you want to enjoy yourself and enjoy your freedom. At the foundation here, in your subconscious and foundation, you got 9 of Cups. That's one of the happiest cards in the deck, and I get that for you in the midst of the worst turmoil and the most like upheavals in your life. I see this 9 of Cups popping up in your read. I'm like, something right happened out of this, you know, this kind of big mess. So you really got something that you really wanted. You have this something that you wanted popping up here again, this 9 of Cups. You're very happy about something that was your deepest heart's wish, okay? You got something that you really, really wanted. Could have been a new beginning, okay? Where now you're ready to manifest this single, like, independent, you know, girl about town who's got her things together, and you've, you know, places to go, people to see, enjoying life. Recent past, you got Knight of Wands. We've seen this knight before, Libra. Hotsy Totsy, we talked about him, didn't we? We said that you were too good for him. That was your recent past, Knight of Wands. What is the Knight of Wands? Let's just do a quick summary. Someone who is ruled by the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone who's extremely attractive. Someone who has commitment issues. Not very committed, very beautiful. When they come into the room, everybody's like, holy crap. So this person, when I got this person in your readings before, Libra, you know, you got the 9 of Cups and the Knight of Wands and stuff like that before, and a whole bunch of other drama. The thing was, the Knight of Wands actually was committed to you in the recent, like in the other readings. Now we see him in your recent past. So I guess you said bye-bye to him, which is what we saw in the other readings too. Anyway, so he's in the recent past. This could represent a person. I feel like it represents a person, or it could represent, you know, you were not committed. Either way, it flies because you weren't committed to this person. There wasn't enough attraction, I believe. That was the Romance Angels card that we pulled for you guys. In the recent future, you have Judgment. So Judgment is you had an epiphany, an aha moment, and a wake-up call, right? Where you suddenly see things clearly. Usually, traditionally, in the tarot decks, it'll have Angel Gabriel blowing on a horn and resurrecting people from the dead. So, what does it mean? It means that something's going really right with you, Libra. Now look at these positive cards. Your headspace is in a positive. Your heart and your subconscious is in a positive place. Recent future, you left this person behind in your recent past, and now you're going into the right decision. This Judgment card, with this epiphany and it being a major arcana, a fake card, it also is a card about whatever you've been questioning or wondering about, whatever decisions you made about this issue, this reading, whatever it's regarding. It was a good call. So the Judgment card is a yes, okay? Whatever question you ask, should you do this, should you, whatever it is that resonates with you in this reading, it's a yes, okay, with the Judgment. Very positive. You right now, Knight of Cups. Well, looky, looky, looky. This is so obvious. When I see 3 of Cups next to you and Knight of Cups is you, and 9 of Cups is, holy shit, you got what you wanted. Knight of Cups is someone who is, again, young, could be representing water signs like Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. But this is you now in this situation. You're an air sign, but look how you're feeling. Knight of Cups, okay? Knight of Cups is the romantic dreamer. They're the poet. They are like, if I had to equate it to a person, I'd say like a Leonardo DiCaprio, okay? Someone who easy come, easy go in love. You know, it's so easy to pick up, and it's so easy. Like, you have these relationships and you're in it, but you're not really in it. But you're in it for a certain amount of time. You know, you can give them one phase of your life and then you're on to the next phase. Okay? That's what I feel with the Knight of Cups vibe. Extremely romantic, sensitive, dreamy kind of person. Very, like, attractive to people, but also, like the Knight of Wands, lack of commitment. Okay? Surrounding you, you've got Three of Cups. Someone's been enjoying themselves. Okay? This is the party card. Around you, there's like usually 3 maidens toasting. Okay? Now, if this is for December 25, this is for December 25 to the 31st, I'm seeing a wonderful time for New Year's. Look at how it ends up. We'll go there later. I'm seeing a great old time for New Year's and this week. It's going to be fantastic. You really have been getting a lot of goodies and a lot of good things, and you've been enjoying yourself. Poor Knight of Wands has been thrown to the past, okay? And so what you have around you is either this is you in this kind of energy around you. You're in this kind of energy of celebrating and success and enjoying with your friends and, you know, going out a lot and socializing and, you know, just being very happy and celebratory and joyous. Or it could represent that there are people around you who are like this and they're celebrating with you. Either way, any way you see it, okay? These cups are positive cups, okay? When you've got Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, those are fan-freaking-tastic cards. So you're feeling great, okay? You're doing great this week. Then you have the hopes and fears position. And I always say, who gives a fuck about the hopes and fears position? Because it's your hopes and fears, okay? When it's a negative card, when it's a negative card, Four of Cups, okay, it gives us some insight. You're afraid that you're going to be kind of stuck in a rut and feeling down in the dumps, focusing on the past and what happened in the past and didn't go right, and then you're not going to see an opportunity come in. Or, you know, yeah, it can't be a hope that you're hoping for. You don't want to hope to be depressed, right? So you're afraid possibly that, you know, you're going to be dwelling on your past and unable to move on. But that's shit. That's total BS. That's not the case here at all, okay? This is such a positive reading, Libra, and I always say your shuffles are easy. You're like, I don't know, man, your readings, it's just like, because Libra is ruled by Venus, Taurus is ruled by Venus as well, I just get this vibe from Taurus and Libra. You guys just don't get hung up on relationships and stuff. Like, you guys are always the ones who are in control. Absolutely, you're in control here. Absolutely, you've been in control in every other reading in your romance and relationship, even in upheavals. Look at your outcome. 8 of Wands, love and enthusiasm. Someone is high as a kite. Like, I just got excited, and I ain't even doing anything. December 25th to the 31st, you're having a blast. That's what I can tell you. You're having a blast. You're going to have a great time. You're going to have fun with your friends. Only thing is, you know, once you drank too much and you're buzzed and you're having a good time and the party winds down after you went to get your Chinese food and you go home and you're tired and pooped and your mascara's all smudged, oh, you're going to be a little bit Four of Cups. Thinking about, what did I do? What happened with this guy from my past? Like, well, did I make the right decision? You know damn well you did. This is judgment. It says, yes, you made the right decision. Only thing is now, when I see the Devil here on the bottom of the deck next to the Knight of Wands, I feel like someone is still obsessed with you, okay? This guy that you dropped, he's obsessed with you. You know, in the previous readings, I got to say this again, the Knight of Wands popped up and I was like, yeah, he's not committed. Until I saw the love reading oracle cards, I was like, oh yeah, he's committed. He's told you're not committed. So then you kind of like were breaking up with him in the oncoming readings, and then it was like, you know, you got this wish and wish kept coming up, and I'm like, okay. But now you see this Devil card on the bottom. Devil card is about oppression. It's about obsessions, oppression, and being chained to some way of thinking, some relationship, something that's no good for you, doesn't serve your highest good. And I see it next to the Knight of Wands, okay? Just remember when you're going through this, whether this person is still obsessed with you or not, it probably is, okay? Probably doesn't feel too good about, you know, being thrown away like he was nothing. So you have to be careful. And I know I told you this as well. Like, don't burn that bridge because you don't know if it's going to come back to bite you in the ass. And I think, you know, I wrote that oracle card, like bridges or something, and it was saying, mend your bridges. Be careful because now look what's happening. The Devil card is popping up next to the Knight of Wands. Somebody is not happy with you and your new life, okay? This person that you chucked and got rid of. You have to be very kind when you're playing with people's feelings and their hearts. I'm not saying you mind gamed them or you played them, but you played them, okay? Like, you had fun and you got hurt, but, you know, you bounce back fast because you have a lot of options. This person feels used and thrown away. Be careful. Otherwise, you're having a blast. Okay. Now let's go to Divine Feminine Oracle cards, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st, please. Didn't quite come up. Okay, I'm going to take that one. On the bottom, I have Thekla, the prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. It's true. Remember I told you? You guys are always in control. All right. Shekinah, the presence of the divine feminine. At the center of everything, there is light, and I am that light. Wow. I believe this is like a Jewish goddess or divine being. Let's see. Shekinah. You got some very powerful oracle cards. All right. This is not enough order. Shekinah, where are you? 138. All right, it says, the word Shekinah in Hebrew means to settle, to inhabit, or to dwell. It represents an experience of the divine presence right here in the body and in the world. The Shekinah is a feminine aspect of God, and she's depicted as a piercing, radiant light. Okay, so when your soul selects her card, in the Zohar, the main sacred text in Kabbalah, the Shekinah is described as being a world within the world, as a bright radiance at the center of everything. All life on earth, all consciousness is a part of her light, and is therefore sacred. The metaphysical theory of immanence is that the divine presence is manifested in the material world, so there isn't actually any matter, whether organic or inorganic, that isn't also part of the divine. The Shekinah is light that inhabits your body, your cells, and is in the cells of all the people and objects you see around you. She is also about pure experience. She is the message, the truth, and there is a light at the center of everything that happens to us, both the good and the bad. And the Shekinah is the reminder that we are not just this body or this pain we might be going through or this confusing moment in our brief life. We are light. We are molecules of heaven in human form. And right now we can just know this. We can experience the light we are, and that can be enough. That can be the miracle and the answer we actually need. Not words or meaning, but simply and more profoundly pure, radiant being. Soul Voice Meditation. Enter the heart and repeat this mantra. I am light. See what images or words arise. Intention. At the center of everything, there is light, and I am that light. Well, you sure are. You're doing great this week. What a beautiful card. Okay, now, thank you, Goddess Shekinah. Let's pull a Sacred Traveler Oracle card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th all the way to New Year's Eve, December 31st. Can we please get a card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to December 31st? Okay, that one. Ooh, unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. Okay, let's see where this goes. Excuse me, I have to blow my nose yet again. Okay. Unknown territory. It says you're exactly where you need to be, even if you're not consciously aware of it. Even if you don't have all the answers, keep going forward with your heart open. If you can't see clearly ahead and don't know where you're headed, keep moving forward. Do what feels right, even if your brain doesn't agree. Your heart always knows. Instead of dismay because you are in unknown territory, celebrate that you're expanding and growing by leaps and bounds. What the Sacred Traveler wants you to know. Sometimes the traveler feels lost, a lack of confidence or sense of being in unknown territory. It can seem that others know more or are more qualified. However, it can be this very feeling of not knowing that allows one to step outside the bounds of convention and reach beyond the parameters of self that have been imposed by family, friends, society, and religion. It can be a very good thing. It can help you find yourself. Cherish those moments of not knowing. It's often during those times that the greatest revelations occur. Trust that all is well. You are where you should be. Okay. Beautiful. So you might have been feeling a little bit lost, or it's unknown territory for you right now. And possibly, you know, your family, friends, and society or religion and all these things might be kind of boxing you in right now. And that's your challenge, right? But you're exactly where you need to be is the affirmation here. Okay, so here we go. Can we get a crystal card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st? This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. On the bottom, we've got Pyromorphite, patience. Have some patience during this week. Okay. Ooh, Tiger's Eye, courage. Wow. Okay. So let's put that there. Tiger's Eye, courage. So you can work with this crystal. If you don't have it, it's really inexpensive, okay? So, here, I'll show you one I have. Super inexpensive. And it's supposed to help you with, you know, getting your confidence and your bravery and your courage up, okay? If you can't go out to a crystal shop and get it, I really suggest that you should start buying crystals. Crystals are awesome. Then just look at a picture of Tiger's Eye. You could do a little bit of meditation, okay? Quiet, calm thinking and contemplation with that. All right. The crystal color is varieties of browns, oranges, blacks, and golds with reddish tinges. It's related to your sacral and solar plexus. Sorry. It allows you to see situations clearly and powerfully assists in decision making. Allows you to open deeply to spiritual wisdom and live it on a day-to-day basis. Enhances courage and strength. Allows you to stay focused on the task. Supports in challenging and confrontational situations. Supports in finding your inner truths and draws in courage from your spirit to face challenges. Okay, so it's a very powerful card. It says that to remind you, you are a strong and courageous person. As we master the act of being courageous, our whole world changes and we start to live from a place of inner power and strength. If you've been feeling fear and insecurity in your life or in your current situation, it's now time to awaken to the courage that lies within. You have many insights and blessings to receive through this process. It's natural at times to feel overwhelmed by challenges, people, situation, and events in your life. We're constantly being encouraged to draw on our own strength and courage to get us through. Okay? It says, when fear, doubt, and insecurity are running through you, or you feel like giving up or walking away, this is often when you need to dig deeper within and find the courage that lies within us all. The light at the end of the tunnel has arrived. Allow your courage to guide you through this time of your life. It says, open and allow this energy of the tiger's eye, this courage, to ignite your warrior as you step into your courageous heart. Okay, so we're getting a common theme here now with the oracle cards. That's why I love oracle cards. We're seeing that, you're in unknown territory. Your challenge was like this leadership position, taking control of your life, or someone's trying to control you. Especially with this devil card as well, feeling chained and bound, right? It's saying to tap into your inner courage. Have faith that you are where you're supposed to be. It's okay to not be sure of everything along the way. Remember I told you got the Judgment card in the recent future. That means it's a major arcana card, major fate card. Whatever you're doing, whatever path you're on right now, it's good. It's a go. Okay, let's get one Work Your Light card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. This is for Libra for the week of December 25th to the 31st. Okay, I'm going to take that one, all right? On the bottom, we have take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, and that's got the new moon over there. And then on the top, though, we have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Okay, I'll tell you right now, Imrama is about wanting to go on a trip, on a pilgrimage, like you've been feeling like you wanted to go to some kind of like sacred site. It could even mean to going back to your hometown, home village, home country to reconnect. Okay, it's a very spiritual card about going of some sort, okay? But I'll read you a brief summary of that. Imrama, these are not in alphabetical order, so I have to look 108. Yep, auspicious 108. So it just says that the Celtic word Imrama means a journey of the soul, a voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. If you pulled this card, you are either being called on a soul journey or are already on one. It could be to a physical ancient place or metaphoric. So it says you're being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is a journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. If a physical voyage isn't possible, journey through the portal of your heart. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place, or perhaps you are being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. So it says the activation here is to hold the card on your heart and say, may seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served, and remember that I don't have to do it all alone. Isn't that beautiful? And look where we got here, right? Unknown territory. This guy looks like he's going on a pilgrimage too, right? With a little birdie of spirit. And the owl there in the background. Okay, we've got two journeying kind of cards here, Libra. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. I love pilgrimages. Love it. Okay? Those are the best vacations. Okay. Now we're going to pick some Whispers of Love cards for you. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. Your reading is so exciting. Love it. There's so much life and energy and youthfulness. All right, and excitement and inspiration. You're just a little bit scared. Oh, okay, they flipped over when I was talking. I'm gonna just read it. On the bottom, you got honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. This person has a mask on, offering love. There's a Cupid little there waiting to shoot you. You turned your back. Do we not get this theme all the time for you, Libra? Okay? Also, there's a moon in the background. Okay? It's about secrets as well. So whoever this person is, a little bit of deception going on. Okay? So don't feel bad about turning your back. Okay, but these two cards we got, I'm just going to explain it to you because they're two of my favorites and I get them all the time for people. This one, okay, you get a real mom and daughter vibe here. Okay, why? Because here you got treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Okay, number 10. And here we see hibiscus flowers, a drop of water, and in these hands, okay, there's the Earth, the planet Earth here inside of this drop of water, and then in the hands you see a mother reading to her daughter. This is just about during the holidays right now, 25th to the 31st. Make sure that you tell all the people in your family that who've been helping you and so on, even if it's more importantly your mom, let's say, they need to hear it and you should tell them how much you treasure your loved ones, okay? It's time to be generous, kind, loving, and vocal about how much you care about them to show them, okay? It's very important. It also could speak to the fact that, you know, you might be feeling like you need this from your family as well. And you should vocalize that too. Then the other card you got was like attracts like. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. And that's absolutely true to the fact that it's saying this beautiful little girl here playing with a doll that looks just like her, who's playing with a doll that looks just like her, who's playing with a doll that looks just like her, to, you know, illustrate the fact that like attracts like. I don't need to tell you guys that, Libra, because you guys are ruled by Venus. You know very well. Okay, this looks like it possibly is you. Okay, and it's just like an affirmation, I feel, of going, you're this kind of energy and you attract beautiful things because you are a beautiful kind of loving Venus ruled kind of, you know, loving of beauty and love. So you've got a very, very, very loving, positive read. This is beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to put these beautiful cards over here. I'm going to put it up here. Tiger's Eye. Put it next to this guy, the devil here. I'm going to put this one over here. Maybe move these down here. I like to, yeah. Okay, no. Okay, about like that. Then we'll put this over here, and this annoying guy over here under the tiger's eye. All right. Now, next, let's pull Romance Angels card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. Yes. Okay, I have no choice. I'm not going to not take them. Don't like the way they flipped out, but whatevs. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualize help bring you two together. You know what? I'm not going to take these because literally I was looking at other cards and I wasn't shuffling properly. So I can't take them. And if they pop out again, great. Let me just shuffle properly. Oh, God. Okay. That one I have to take. So this one's healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Oh, there you go. Okay. What were we just talking about? You might need this kind of support from your family, so to vocalize that, right? Okay. On the bottom, wedding. This situation involves marriage. And that just means if you're single, your love life is affected by possibly your parents' relationship and marriage, okay? So if you've got like commitment issues and things like that, it's maybe because, you know, your parents' marriage wasn't so amazing. Or if you're in a relationship, it could mean that you're going to get married. Or if you're married, it means you could be getting divorced. It's everything related to marriage, okay? So, family issues, healing family issues. You know, it's a very family card during the holidays. We'll read it. No big deal. You know, you did have a lot of upheavals, Libra. Maybe everybody's a little bit like, you know, pooped right now from that stuff. The answers to your prayers about your love life are based on your feelings about your mother and father. The romance angels see that you'd benefit from releasing old anger toward one or both of them. That's because your feelings about your parents influence your choice of romantic partner and the way in which you deal with relationships. You can ask the angels to help you put forgiveness into action. To forgive someone doesn't mean that you're endorsing his or her behavior. The angels will tell you rather that doing so is a form of deep emotional detoxification. It means I'm no longer willing to carry toxic energy within my mind and body. When you find inner peace with your parents, you'll no longer need to attract unhealthy relationship patterns and partners. As a way of healing family emotional wounds, all of your relationships, especially the one you have with yourself, will benefit. Okay, so you have to, during the 25th to the 31st, you've got some family issues that you need to just kind of like talk it out. And if you don't want to talk it out, just don't fight it out. Okay? But if you get a moment, you know, try to make peace here and be forgiving. All right, so then we're going to pull one Sacred Earth Oracle card. This is the last Oracle card for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of December 25th to the 31st. Okay. On the bottom, we've got efficiency. And on the top, we have brilliance. This is a very positive card. Let's read about brilliance. And there's three meanings to this. One is an earthly meaning, one is a spiritual meaning, and one is the insight that it gives you. But they're all short paragraphs, so I'm going to read you brilliance. The earthly meaning is an underlying fear of success. New ideas threaten old ways. Positive change respects the past and the future. Put your thinking cap on and brainstorm. Step outside of conformity and well-meaning advice. Creative energy is generated through conversation and play. Be prepared for loud applause and the accompanying criticism. Experimentation recharges an interest. A sudden realization, remember judgment, epiphany, brings dramatic change. Spiritual meaning. An inspirational thought flows into your heart and something new is born. You are focused, inspired, and intuitively guided towards success. Much is accomplished with seemingly little effort because the force of love and purpose is on your side. Your work and energy shall touch the hearts of many. Embrace your mental brilliance as part of your light. Lightning, the insight is that lightning repeatedly strikes the vapor and gases present on the surface of the young earth, produced amino acids, the building blocks of protein, and the fundamentals of life. Lightning literally provided the spark of all life on earth, but we are afraid of it. And for good reason too. Lightning is many times hotter than the surface of the sun. Despite this, people and animals can be struck by lightning and survive. When lightning strikes, the surrounding air heats and expands so quickly that it creates great claps of thunder. Most lightning occurs within the clouds, but when it does ground, it can strike in the same place twice and often strikes the same place many times over. Ideas can feel dangerous. So getting to the point here, ideas can feel dangerous. Not everything we think up is destined for this time and place. Just like lightning, most ideas will never ground. But when they strike the right mix of elements, they can be world-changing. Once one idea strikes, it increases the chances many more will follow. Generate brilliance. Okay, basically though, okay, the earthly meaning here though, Libra, is you're afraid of success. Step outside of conformity and well-meaning advice. Put your thinking cap on and brainstorm. Okay, be prepared for both haters and applause. And a sudden realization brings dramatic change. And you're intuitively guided towards success. Okay, so whatever this idea you have about this new thing that you want to try, it's saying it's a yes, go for it. The only thing is you have people who are kind of like, you know, boxing you in, whether it's yourself boxing you or yourself in, and you're afraid due to these, like we were talking about, what was it? Family, religion, all these different kinds of things that might be making you feel boxed in and needing to conform. It's saying don't do that. Follow your intuition. Whatever this brilliant idea of yours is, it's saying to follow through with it. Okay, even with the Judgment card here, it's a positive, it's a go. I see a lot of control though. With the Devil card, there's a lot of control. With the Emperor here, it's a lot of control. And the need to heal family issues. I feel like during this week, to 25th to 31st, okay, take a little bit of a break from the partying thing and try to have some heart-to-heart conversations with your parents, because it's going to really help facilitate whatever this idea, this plan, this journey, wherever you're planning to go, this idea you have, this overcome the fear of success and go for it. It's a big yes. Okay, so that was your reading, Libra, for December 25th to the 31st. Positive as usual. Just a little bit of mild, you know, kind of caution here and there. No big deal. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you guys soon. Check in for your love readings. Till then, take care. And again, thank you so much. Bye, Libra.